Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a good weekend. So I know a lot of people have been waiting to hear what is going on with the babies and I, but I'm sorry I took so long to kind of like get back to you all. I don't know if all of you saw, but on Facebook and Snapchat and Instagram I requested lots of prayers for the babies and good thoughts and well wishes and whatever. So when I got back to Virginia, I went to my OB and they have me seeing a high risk doctor. Sorry, the glare is annoying. I'm just gonna take these off. They have me seeing a high risk doctor because most of the time when you have multiples, you see a high risk doctor. And yeah, so in El Paso, they did the anatomy scan and everything was fine. Everything looked really good. And when I came here and they did another anatomy scan, which was hell. I hate those things. I like threw up everywhere. It was gross. But yeah, so they did another anatomy scan and then the doctor was like, okay, well, I'm gonna talk to you in a little bit after we're done and let you know like the risks and let you know just a little bit more about this pregnancy. And she asked me, she's like, do you know much about like what the risks are or what can happen, or you know? And yes, there's something in the pool.
There's something in the bathtub.
Okay, I'm coming. The twins are taking a bath. What?
There's a potty.
Oh gosh, she needs to go potty. Be right back. So anyways, I completely forgot where I was at because that took longer than I thought. So yeah, I saw the doctor and she's like, she just wanted to explain like, I guess the risks to me because no other doctor had, which I was kind of glad that she did. Glad that she did, and like I kind of wish that she didn't because it's pretty scary. I guess none of the other doctors really told me anything because at the time I guess they thought I had nothing to worry about. But so I found out recently that the two boys do not share a sac. They're actually separate, but they do share a placenta, and she said that they're still identical, so I guess we'll see. But so here we go. So she told me when they share a placenta and a sac, or either or, that it's pretty dangerous for both the babies because well, if they share a sac, that's like dangerous because they can get twisted up in like the umbilical cords and just, I don't know. But they don't share a sac, so I don't have to worry too much about that. But they do share the same placenta, meaning you know, they're both attached to it or whatever. So one of them gets more than the other does, and one baby will be most likely smaller, which is my case. Baby B is smaller. But anyway, the doctor said, she kind of explained just like the different things that can happen with sharing the same placenta, and she told me that the boys have developed, I have the papers right here, I still don't remember what it stands for, but it's called TTTS, and it is called twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome. So she kind of drew out what is going on here. I don't know if you all can see that pretty good, but basically this is the placenta right here, and the boys are in the two different sacs. And basically baby B has abnormal blood flow, and there's different stages to it. So it can get like worse within the next few weeks. But basically, it's so confusing to me, honestly. I'm gonna attach a video or put the link in the description so you guys can watch, so it can kind of explain it a little bit more, because I'm so bad at explaining things. But basically, like, one baby, the blood goes into, oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm saying. The blood flow goes into both, like, babies, I guess, and the baby B has less, and so they were saying that he's a lot smaller because of that. I guess he's not getting enough of what he needs. Okay, I'm gonna try to explain this the best I can, because it's so confusing to me. So, I'm just gonna read it off the paper. Let's see. It says, okay, so the babies share the same placenta and there are connections between the baby's blood circulation systems. In some, 15%, this can cause problems if blood flows from one twin to the other. This means that one twin may have more blood flow, causing it to grow bigger than the other twin, who has less blood flow and can be smaller, which in my case is what's happening. One of the babies is smaller because he's not getting enough blood flow. This also causes a larger twin to have a large bladder and produce more urine, which in turn causes an imbalance in the amount of amniotic fluid, which is baby's urine, surrounding the twins. If this continues, then the smaller twin produces less urine and has less fluid within its sac, causing it to become closely wrapped in its sac. This is called twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome. Oh my gosh. So yeah, like, there's different stages of this, and I'm kind of like in the beginning stages, which is good. I mean, not good, but better than, you know, being farther along in it. But they told me around 20, I think 26 to 28 weeks, they can do a laser procedure to kind of stop, like, put it in between so that it'll stop the blood flow from one getting more than the other, and I guess they'll both kind of get an equal amount. Sorry. And so yeah, I don't know, the doctor seemed really concerned, and she basically asked me, well, she did ask me if I would like to terminate one, because there's a 40% chance that one of them isn't going to make it. And then she told me that if one doesn't make it, the other one most likely will pass too, because, I don't know, I guess since they share the same placenta. But she's like, we can lower the risk by terminating one. And most of you know that is not something I could ever do. That's just my opinion. I'm like super against abortion, but just my opinion. So I'd rather take the risk and just hope for the best. I really believe that, like, everything's meant to happen. Everything happens for a reason, and I always see stories like this, or, you know, other stories where doctors say the babies aren't going to make it to terminate one or whatever, and then the baby ends up being really healthy. So I'm really hoping that's my case, because I will be absolutely devastated if anything happens to these babies. So, yeah, so I'm hoping that I can make it to, you know, the 26 weeks or whatever week they can do the procedure to stop the blood flow, because she said that, like, the chances are pretty high of things going wrong. So I'm pretty scared, and it was not something I was expecting to hear, and not something I wanted to hear. So yeah, if you guys can keep, like, me in your prayers, keep the babies in your prayers, that would be awesome. I would really appreciate it. My family is holding a fast tomorrow. A lot of you also know that I was raised Mormon. I'm not super religious, but I do still believe in Jesus Christ and God and prayer, so, and fasting. So if anybody wants to join in on the fast, that'd be awesome. We're just like really hoping for the best. I am terrified, to be honest. Doctors also said that I will probably be delivering really, really early because of this. So I will probably be having the babies, as long as everything, you know, goes smoothly and nothing happens in the next few weeks. I will probably be having them within 9 weeks from now, which is pretty scary because it's way sooner than I planned. Right now I'm 20, I'll be 21 weeks tomorrow. So I think she said like they have a decent small chance at survival around 25 weeks. So, you know, if I could at least even make it to then or past then, that would be awesome. But my goal, I'm shooting for 28 weeks at the earliest, I guess. If I can make it to 32, that would be even awesome, more awesome. But yeah, if you guys can please keep me in your prayers and send good vibes my way, I'd appreciate it. I am super terrified. I know I don't seem it in this video, but I've had time to process it. Like right when she told me, like I was crying. I was embarrassed, but I was crying. And I called my mom like right when I left the doctor to tell her. I feel like the doctor just made it sound a lot worse. I mean, I don't know anything about this. She knows more than me. So, you know, it could be worse than I'm making it seem, or it could be not as bad. I don't know. It's all crazy to me, but yeah, she made it sound really, really serious. Like I said, she wanted to terminate one. So I don't know if that makes it more serious, the fact that she wanted to do that. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. I would rather risk, you know, risk the chances and just, yeah. So thank you guys for all being patient. I know a lot of people were messaging me on Facebook asking what happened and on Snapchat and stuff. So yeah, I will keep you guys updated. I have another appointment on Thursday and they're having me see like more high-risk doctors and doctors who specialize in this kind of thing. And they also are having me deliver at a different hospital, which is like an hour away from me, which kind of sucks. Like, that's scary because I'm afraid that I won't make it all the way over there. But apparently they have like the best NICU care and the best doctors when it comes to that kind of stuff. So they just told me like if I don't think I'll make it, just to go to the nearest hospital and that they will transfer me to that hospital. So I think that's it. I will let you guys know soon what's happening. Hopefully, you know, I can keep it at the stage I'm at and not move farther along. I know, like with some, like when you get to stage 4 or 3 or 4 or 5, I don't know, that it causes like one of the babies to have heart failure, and that's like super scary. So yeah, I'm gonna post the link to the video to kind of explain it more, because I probably explained it completely wrong. So if any of you have experienced this before, please, like, let me know and give me your experiences and advice. And, you know, I kind of need a peace of mind. I've been like doing a lot of research on it, and I see like really good things on it, and then I see really bad things. So I'm kind of like, I don't know what to think or what to feel or what to do. I'm definitely sad, but I'm just trying to stay positive and not stress too much about it. So I will see you guys soon, and I love you all. Thank you so much for being supportive and watching my videos, and I'll see you soon. Bye. I kind of wanted to show this to you guys a little bit better, but this is her her funny drawing. So I noticed I didn't explain like the girl twin. So basically she is good. She's over here doing her own thing. Like she has her own placenta. Just a second. Yes. So yeah, she has her own sac, her own placenta. So she's good. She has nothing to worry about. I mean, there's always risks with pregnancies in general, but she's good. So it's basically them two that I have to worry about more. But they said they're gonna keep a close eye on me, and I'll have an appointment either every week or every 2 weeks to check up on them. But yeah, so these are the two different sacs, and this is the placenta, and baby B right now is the one who is smaller because he's getting less of everything that he needs, and baby A is a little bit bigger. So this is the blood, I guess, the blood flow, and he's just getting way less, and this baby's getting a lot more. So basically what they want to do or can do once I think I'm farther along then is they'll put a laser. They'll do, okay, I'm coming. They'll do a little laser here to stop the blood flow from, you know, just going to him and not him. It'll go to both equally. So hopefully I can make it that far and everything will turn out good.